Hey all, and welcome to another video. I'm still in my need to finish off these paints mode, and so I've got this canvas that looks terrible. It's got a ton of texture on it because this was actually, I think, one of the first paintings I worked on like 8 months ago when I first started this endeavor. And I didn't like it because it had silicone, that's why it's all bumpy, and then I gessoed it without sanding it or anything, and then I did another pour over it, so now it's just like this hot mess. So that's cool because I'm just gonna hot mess it up some more. I think I'm gonna try to really get one of those ribbon, so you flip and then you get like a ribbon when you pour over after you've flipped it. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm sure you've seen people do it. It looks really cool. So that's what I'm going to try for today. My paint scheme, again, makes absolutely no sense because I'm just trying to get rid of these paints. This is an orange I mixed up, and it looks like a pumpkin-y orange, not anything like special. Go some red. Yellow. Blue. Purple. I'm not gonna do any black in this one, I don't think. And let's see, silver or gold. Let's go silver. I believe one of my sisters is gonna come over tomorrow and do a pour for the first time, like her first try at a pour, so I think she would rather use gold than silver, so I'll save her the gold. I think I'm gonna throw in some more blue. And that should be enough. Okay. I don't know, maybe that's not enough. I don't know, I guess we'll see. We'll find out. I really need to clean my workspace, you guys. As you can see, it's just like, I think there's probably 10 paintings worth of leftover runoff here on my table. Need to get some wax paper and start saving my skins because I'm planning on making jewelry because that looks like a lot of fun. Because I need to get sucked into another thing that will take up my time and money and energy, you know? But it looks fun, so I want to do it. Anyway. Okay. Oh, so I'm going to try to pull it real fast and then like drag it back across the puddle as it's dripping still to try to create like a ribbon. So let's see. I just scooted all the paint with the bottom of the cup, you guys, in case you were wondering what just happened, because that didn't work out at all like I wanted it to. Oh well. A text popped up on my phone and I saw the notification right as I was pulling, and it distracted me. Oh well, that looks kind of like maybe it did a cool ribbon thing. Alright. I'm going to slip on some gloves just because I don't feel like spending 5 minutes washing my hands. And then I'm going to drop them on the ground. Hey, maybe you know what? I'm going to try while this is wet, since I'm just experimenting. Just got an idea. Okay, let's do this first. There's a lot of blue down here, so I think I want to go this way first. There was like barely enough paint on that canvas. And there is a big gloop right there that I can see, and I will pull it out when I take my gloves off because these gloves are way too big on my hands. Okay. I think there's some right there. Okay, so I'm gonna pull the gloves off. Again, I'm not necessarily worried about full coverage on this because, again, just experimenting. Okay, so got a little muddy too. That's interesting. Where'd that other one go? Oh no, I lost it. I lost the gloop. In this area. Maybe it dripped off. Okay, so I still have Floetrol mixed with glitter here. And if you've seen some of my videos before, I've tossed... Oh, I need a stick. Hang on. Okay. I've thrown this stuff, Floetrol-y glitter, into like dirty pour cups and stuff. And it's worked for the most part. You can see sparkle and glitter, so I wonder what would happen if I came in and I did this while, like, after the flip, and see if it maybe like sat on top and then dried more glittery. So while we're just doing experiments, oh, I really like this area. This keeps happening, you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna like drizzle some in here and I'm gonna see what this does. My internet just went out for some dumb reason. I live in the middle of nowhere, as I have said before, and there's literally like 2 internet providers to pick from out here, and the one I use is the better of the like 2, but it like goes out all the time, you guys. It's so obnoxious. So now I'm like, what do I do? I was Netflixing it. I was watching Queer Eye, the new reboot on Netflix, you guys. That show is amazing. If you haven't watched it, I would recommend it. Anyway, so then I was like, oh, I could start that book that I started last night, and then, you know, didn't fall asleep till 4 o'clock this morning. But I know if I pick it back up, I'm not going to stop. So, just decided I would come do another little paint. And I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this. I'm sure you don't care. So I think that's all I'm gonna, maybe I'll do a little bit right here. This, it doesn't really matter because I'm not keeping this painting, most likely. Oh, I just dropped some right in the cool silver. Oh well. All just experimenty. So the Floetrol will dry clear, I guess is what we would say. It's gonna dry clear, and then I can see that it's pushing the paint around, so I wonder if that's going to actually push it down to the canvas, which now I'm thinking maybe it will. So yeah, it's not such a good idea after all, but we shall see. I'll let that run for a few more minutes because I think that might change a little bit more, and then I'll be back. I'll go outside. Okay, so this is just a few minutes later. I know this silver is starting to definitely poke through because that's the metallic. If you guys don't work with metallics or don't want to or something, just know that generally speaking, you're always going to get cells with metallics. I don't think I've ever done a painting with metallics and not got cells, just so you know. So the Floetrol is definitely pushed the paint. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what that does. So I don't know, like you can see the sparkle in there. It's kind of cool how like the silver cells, you can see like yellow around that one and then orange here. So these colors got a little bit muddy, but again, like I said, these are just little experiments I'm doing to get rid of my paints because they are getting super old and I need to get rid of them. So the interesting thing here is going to be seeing what this Floetrol does. So I will, when this is dry, do like a follow-up video and tack it on to the end of this one. I'm showing you what that did. There's a little drop right there. So anyway, yeah, I will be back with a little follow-up on this. Alright guys, so this is the next morning. This painting is mostly dry. You can see here I said it was really textured, so it's got that going on. The Floetrol is mostly dried in, except for this. This was a thicker area, but here, this is where I put the Floetrol and the glitter. And so you can see the Floetrol dried clear, and the glitter definitely is popping through. Same with up here. And it did push the paint that I already had down, so it did do that, you guys, but it didn't go all the way to the canvas underneath, I think. I can't tell because it was a painted canvas. But I don't think it pushed the paint all the way down to the canvas that was, or the painting that was underneath it. So, if you're looking for ways to do glitter in your pours, your acrylic pours, because I know with resin it works differently, obviously, but on pours, this would be another way to do it instead of mixing it inside your actual cup, which I have other video that shows you how to do that, and that it does work. And since this is already a super textured canvas, the glitter does have texture to it. So just so you guys know, that actually works. Alright, bye guys.